Alright guys, I'm going to be showing you how I get my guys' results and get them 99 likes. I'm going to show you exactly what I did for this guy over here, and basically in his own words he's said that this is all thanks to me. I appreciate the kind words, and as you can see he's got some pretty remarkable results. And just to show you that I know what the fuck I'm talking about, I'm going to refresh this for you really quickly, just so you can see here that there's no editing, none of that stuff. Hundreds of likes, I'll be honest with you. It's probably about 500 likes now on this account. So yeah, there's that for you. So if you want to rewind that to go through the proof, feel free. But yeah, let's basically get into this video. So as you can see here, this guy's got a rotation of beautiful women. I managed to help him attract some of the girls that he dreams of, and it was pretty straightforward and easy. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I took him from pretty much very low level experience with women to pretty much having a rotation, okay? Now he's in a position where he's pretty good with girls, I'll be real with you. And we end up accomplishing this in a pretty short time span. I mean, we got him to about, what, 150 likes or something within 48 hours? Like, that's just how incredible this stuff is, okay? You can see here that I've helped many guys scale their Tinder accounts and build them out rotations. And I mean hundreds and hundreds of times over and over again. I've done this so many times over. I'm the best at this stuff, okay? No one comes close. In this video, I'll be showing you how I've taken this specific guy right here to get the results he has, okay? I'll show you how I helped him build a rotation of multiple beautiful women, and I'll make sure that you learn how I did it and how I did it for him, and then you can apply it to your own life. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward stuff. Anyway, let me explain the 4 stages I took them through. So let's get straight into it, okay? I'm going to be using an alias for him, by the way. I'm going to call him Jack, okay? I don't want to reveal his identity or anything like that, just because it's a bit awkward to be seen on a date self-help channel or whatever, but you get the point. Anyway, stage 1. What were Jack's problems in his dating life in Tinder? So like, what is his main problems? I'll tell you that in a second. Stage 2, I mean like stage 2 or whatever, right? Then we're going to be talking about alleviating his main constraints, okay? These are the biggest problems in his dating life, okay? So this is the problems that we tackled, the things that we counted. This is probably going to be the meaty part of the video. We're basically be talking about what we did for him. And you might have some of these problems yourself, so this is going to help you so you can learn from him. And then stage 3, we actually built his rotation. How did we build his rotation? How did we get multiple women? How did we do these things? And then stage 4, Jack's results and where he is now in life. So if you're interested in seeing what Jack is up to these days and the kind of women he's seeing, I'll be showing you that as well. So if you're interested in, wanting to get similar results to Jack, I'll show you where he is now in life. Anyways, let's get started, okay? So stage 1, what was Jack's main constraint for his Tinder profile and dating life? So the main constraint with any guy pretty much that comes to us is they're typically 29 years old. This is Jack's case, by the way. And they've ended up getting our recent long-term relationship. His experience with women was nothing crazy. He slept around with 8 girls or something like that. His last relationship was 6 years long, and this meant that he needed to basically get a boost. He was a bit rusty. He was out of the game for a long time, and he didn't have abundance. He didn't have the skills. So there's quite a few problems already at there. So let me tell you, the few common problems I get with the guys I work with. Number 1, they're too busy to be able to go on dates themselves, so they end up coming to me to help them run their Tinder account, set up their dating profile, manage their Instagram account to get the beautiful dates with women. That's one of the more main common problems. Second problem is they're fair, they're older, they end up getting to a little bit of a problem in their relationship. They grew apart, split up, whatever, and now they're in a position where they haven't been with multiple girls in a long time, and they're a little bit rusty. And number 3 is guys that have spent a long time working on themselves, and they have pretty much no experience at all with the women, and they just need, an expert to advise them on what to do and get easy dates off of social media, and eventually progress onto better things. So those are some of the main common problems that guys come to me with. So obviously we've had some guys that have no experience at all. They struggle in life in every aspect, but the 3 that I just listed there, those are the main problems that we have. It's just people who are too busy for their dating life, or people who've just, come out of a relationship. Now, Jack was in the position of being in a relationship that was long-term, and he ended up getting out of it. And as you can see here, that he has used Tinder before. This is some of Jack's previous Tinder results. And Jack only got around 17, 13 likes on a Tinder account. Roughly, you can see here about 13, yeah. So Jack's results were pretty subpar without our help, I'll be honest with you. And Jack didn't know what to do. Like, he tried using some of my lines from my videos, but they just didn't work quite as well because he just didn't have the information that I had. Like, I have, these triggers and cues as an expert that when I use my lines and I use my strategies, I know what I'm doing because I made them. Well, someone who just watches my videos and just copies from the lines and copy pastes them, they're going to struggle a lot more. And Jack was like, hey, I didn't reach out to you for a long time because I thought I could just watch your videos and use that. And I was like, you could do that, but it's going to take you a long time to get to the level you want to get to. If you want to get really good with women, you're better off going straight to the source, the guy who's made it all, and asking him and getting into his head and then seeing what he thinks and how he does things. And then he leveled up so much faster. Within around a month, he had a rotation of 12 women. I'm telling you now, like, that's just the power in what we do. So, as you can see, these are just some pictures of highlights that Jack had. So, the first constraint that I picked up and some notes from Jack is pretty simple, straightforward. Lack of abundance. He was out of the game for nearly 6 years. Third, he was too busy to actually date girls or go clubbing like he did when he was younger because he has his own stuff to manage, business company, this and that, here or there. A lot of private stuff that I can't mention. So because of that, Jack didn't really want to, go to the club and meet girls there because it takes too long. And if you're 29, let's be honest, you don't want to go and meet university degenerate women. You rather get women sent Ubered to your house. Like, you just want to order an Uber, get the girl to come back to you, and that's what we do. We just send the girl an Uber to her place, she comes to your house. It's that straightforward, it's that simple, okay? And then the other thing, Jack had a lack of knowledge, okay? His knowledge mainly came from my videos, and again, he just didn't have a lot of the background information that I do. He didn't know how to set up an optimal Tinder profile. And as you saw in the previous slide, he only got around 13, 14, 15 likes here or there. Not too bad. And a lot of people would look at that and think that that's okay. But our standard is 150 plus. If we don't get you 99 likes within 48 hours, we scratch the whole thing. We end up giving you $1,000 in compensation. Because we just have a standard that we've set. Because we want to set ourselves apart from the world. We want to be world class, and that's what we stand for. Now, we told this to Jack, and obviously we put a little bit of work in. We did a few things over there. We sharpened up, and I'll show you that a little bit later on. Now, Jack's experience also as another constraint was pretty average, meaning we had to take over. Now, this brings us into our next stage. How did we actually alleviate these said constraints? So obviously, Jack had quite a few constraints, as you know from the previous notes I've just given you. Now, let me tell you how you fix those constraints, okay? So, here is what we did to get him back up on his feet. First constraint, we did a deep dive into his current profile of 15 likes. Why was Jack getting 15 likes? Okay, there has to be a reason why. There's always a reason why you're not getting the results you are. Okay, like, it's not because the Tinder gods are against you or the algorithm hates you. That's a lie. The algorithm is the girls. Okay, if next time you sit there and say the Tinder algorithm is the problem and this and that, the Tinder algorithm doesn't exist. The algorithm is the girls. If girls are liking your profile, Tinder is going to recommend your profile to more girls. That simple. Don't overcomplicate these things. The only factor that matters is perhaps you're shadow banned because you've made 400 accounts just like me. That's it. If you're not getting likes with a fresh number and a fresh, email on a clean device or whatever, like, metadata and all of that, the problem is you. Your pictures suck. Jack was getting 15 likes and he had pictures like these. These aren't his exact pictures because, again, I just don't want to show too much about him. And he said that he wants to keep it minimal. So yeah, I noticed a few things with Jack's accounts. He had simple selfies, nothing special. Now bear in mind, these again are just not his pictures, but I just wanted to find one that would represent an average guy, okay? And this is a pretty average guy. He would probably get around 15 likes on Tinder, like nothing special, okay? Now, Jack had similar pictures to these, and a constraint like this caps your likes massively. They lack any rarity, any sexual vibe, okay? Some of you may think that you have to be tall, white, this and that. That's not true. I've worked with South Asian guys. I've worked with guys all around the world. And believe me, the only thing that matters is just what you put on your profile, okay? Because, again, if you just have a shitty profile, you're just going to get shitty results. It's that simple. Now, I tested these strategies, as I said, on South Asian men, black men of all ages. It works pretty darn well. Like, the guy on the right has gotten about something like 172 likes or something. And the guy in the middle as well, he's doing pretty well. Like, you can see there on the left, that's his Tinder profile. Like, that's the likes he has. I've got multiple on my laptop. I've worked with hundreds of guys. I've worked with some incredible people. I'm telling you now, the only thing that matters is literally the way you set the profile up, okay? Even your physique doesn't matter that much. As long as you're not above 20% body fat, you're fine. If you're above 20% body fat, then we might have to Photoshop a little bit and do things here or there. But as long as you're below 20% body fat, the problem is just you're not doing the right thing. If the guy on the right can get incredible results, I'm pretty sure anyone on the planet can, okay? The guy in the middle as well, he's gotten pretty good results, and he's a pretty cool guy as well. Like, all of these guys are just, I'm telling you now, they get good results no matter what. Anyway, after changing some of his pictures and using our protocols, we prepared him for automation. This is where we basically logged into Jack's account and we take over. We basically took care of the messaging. All we did is message girls, send an Uber to his place, for him to have sex with a girl. That's it. Okay, it doesn't get any simpler than that. There's no fluff. There's no magical bullshit of tactical strategies. As simple as I message my team messages. I pay for the Uber and send it to the girl's place because if the girl doesn't show up, it's my fucking fault. And then the girl gets in the Uber, boom, she comes back down, and that's it. That's it. Finished. Done. Like, you meet the girl. Done. That's it. It's as simple as that. Now, obviously, if that's a little bit boring for you, we teach you how we do the texting as well. We teach you how everything is done. It's a fully done process. We go to one of two ways. We either go the learning route or we go the automation way. It's completely up to you. Now, Jack wanted to stay logged in and learn, so of course we taught him the lessons. We helped him with the understanding of the psychology, more powerful stuff, how the way girls act and think, the mindset, all of this stuff, okay? Like the tactical stuff that I used to put on my channel that got me banned, okay? That sort of stuff. Now, if you obviously just want, Uber sent to your place, boom, bang, smash the girl, send her home, that's there as well. And I prefer doing that as well because it's just so much easier. Like, you want 5 dates a week, boom, I'm just going to get you 5 Uber girls to come down to your place. Finished. Done. That's it. Simple as that. Now, these pictures are just examples from very successful profiles. And honestly, I hope they get you the results you desire in your dating life. Because even if you're not physically fit, we do a little bit of Photoshop. We do turn the body and we even turn your face up, okay? We use AI to even give you a little bit of an edge in dating. Again, I don't like using AI because I rather you went out there and actually did, the activities that you seem to put on your profile. Like, if you're going to put yourself doing skiing or flying a helicopter, actually go and fucking do it, right? Like, don't just do AI. But if you do AI as well, like, whatever gets you the result at the end of the day, that's all the things. That's the only thing that matters. Getting the fucking result. But the point is, let me explain these pictures to you. Car picture, okay, maybe you don't want to have, like, a fucking C-Class coupe or fucking C63S or whatever, okay? Maybe you don't have a car like that. Just take a picture like that with your car, okay? It's just a nice picture. Try and replicate it. One in the middle, pretty good picture as well. It just looks, like a good secondary photo, something you'd put in the middle of the profile in the shuffle of the deck to show, the type of clothes you wear because girls care about guys' style. One on the right, simple, basic, straightforward, shirtless picture. Nothing special. Doing that will pretty much get you pretty good results as is. Now, stage 2, after arranging the pictures for him and using our strategies and the super tool that we have, this is probably the second most important part of this stage, I'll be honest with you. This is where we look at custom tailored bios, the prompts, we set all of these up, and essentially we work with Jack to figure out what works best. Now, some of you may think this does not matter, but the thing is, girls will message you first based on a bio, okay? I'm literally not even kidding. Like, I'll attach some examples to you on the next slide. Girls will message you first. And you saw this guy's profile at the start of the video. Feel free to rewind if you want. But if you remember that Lucas profile, right? Like, he had more than 500 likes or something. And he has girls messaging him first because of his bio. Like, I'm not joking. Like, you can read here. You can see some on the left, like Harry Potter. Like, this girl's talking about Harry Potter. This girl's talking about Dressed to Impress. And just girls will message or reach out to you first. And it's straightforward, simple stuff, right? By having a bio, girls will know what to message you because most girls are not creative. They do not have pickup lines. They don't know what to say. And by giving them a bio, you're basically saying, you can message me first because my bio is giving you something to talk to me about. What is the biggest problem guys have when it comes to talking to girls? They don't know what to say. They're afraid they're going to get rejected, or they think they're going to fuck it up. Well, what would you feel like if a girl put a bio exactly telling you what you can send her? You'll feel pretty fucking good. If you were to go out into a club, your confidence goes up 100x than it would in day game. I'm telling you now, most of you guys, when you go out clubbing, you can probably talk to all the girls there is. But when it comes to day game, most of you struggle. Why? Because you don't know if the girl's single, you don't know if the girl's going to be interested, you don't know if the girl's going to fucking scream and shout, whatever, okay? But in a club, you know that girl's out to have sex. That girl is out to get fucked on. There's a nice little click me link here just for the people who think that, this is fake. Oh, Deni, you fake your messages. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. I've literally had some of the most craziest messages just because of the work I fucking put in and the amount of effort I put in for the guys I work with, okay? None of this shit is fake. And if I see another fake comment, I'm actually going to fucking just have a crash out. I'll be honest with you. No, I'm kidding. You guys are fucking little virgin losers and you've never had, a good fucking message in your life from a woman. So I can imagine why you'd think they're fake. But let me just refresh this for you again, just so you guys can see that I don't fake screenshots. I don't need to fake screenshots. I'm really fucking good at what I do. I mean, you can see here, like, it's just endless, okay? So don't fucking say shit like that. I've had some big YouTubers fucking say shit like, oh, you fake your messages. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, here's some of my messages. And again, these are not fucking fake. Fuck me. Can't believe I get accusations of that. Anyway, let me sit up straight. So messaging is the hardest part, right? And it is the part where most guys struggle. And this is where we come in. Our specialty in us outsourcing messaging is world class. As I said, it's so fucking good that people literally refuse to believe it. And you can see here for yourself that it works pretty fucking well. So for Jack, we basically completely set up a close to finish, you know, just everything open to close, finished it off, got him a date, got the girl to come via Uber to meet him. As you can see, the Uber location, see you in 10 minutes, set up, paid for, done. Easy as that. Now I'm going to break down for you the texting style that we typically use for most guys so you can custom tailor your results, okay? So if you work with me, we do come up with a custom strategy which will get you around marginally, let me think, like 30% better results, something like that off the top of my head. But if you were to just copy my broad texting style, it will work for you, just not as well. And as I mentioned, Jack tried doing that and it just didn't work for him as well. He said that he got a few dates with it, he got a few girls, but he wanted to take it to the next level and sign on with us. And as he did, he got even better results, you saw for yourself. So yeah. What we did is we took a deep dive into Jack's qualities, his questionnaire, his profile, who he is as a guy. And we just spent a huge amount of time building up a texting strategy. Jack just had to sit there and wait, I'll be honest with you. We were just getting him dates on his Tinder account using the surrender strategy. Because we wanted to get him results while we did the work. Because it's kind of counterproductive to not have anything happening on his end while we are sat there, you know, trying to figure something out for him in the terms of texting style. So I had one of my guys work out the texting style for him and put, you know, a couple, like, what was it, like 10, 20 hours figuring this stuff out. And then me, on the other hand, I was texting on his account with, you know, the more general broad style like this to get him dates. So even though while he was waiting, he was still getting pretty good fucking results. But as soon as we figured out that style, oh my God, bro. It was just like a floodgate opened and the results just magnified. So yeah, this is one of our many texting styles, and it's pretty general, and we used this for Jack at the start. Worked decently, but not as well as, you know, when we figured out the style after a little bit of work. So I'll break it down for you. We have our pretty simple opener here, you know, the name, the very, very stereotypical pickup line. We have 100 plus pickup lines that we use with guys, but again, got to gatekeep them, because if I don't gatekeep them, then, you know, what's the point of me existing? There's no point. And on top of that, as you've seen in my previous video, some girls fucking have started picking up that, you know, guys repeatedly using the same lines must be coming from someone, and it's me. I don't think I have that screenshot in this video, but a girl actually called a guy out for saying that you got that line from Deni or something. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, so we said, do you know what you're missing? Your pictures, you guys know the drill. And she went, what am I missing? Me with my arms around you. And then she said, no, that paints a nice picture. Now, I read some of these and I do feel a little bit uneasy, because I'll be honest with you, for a guy that's, you know, pretty masculine, quite a bit older, it does feel a little bit cringy saying this stuff out loud. And when I think about it, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? But you have to say these things. I know 30-year-olds that come to me and they're like, I cannot imagine myself saying that. I could never think of that. I was like, I'm such a logical guy. Like, to me, I would just ask the girl for a date, and that's it. And I was like, I wish I could do the same thing. I'm in the same boat as you. I am in the same fucking boat as you. But these girls, man, you just gotta fucking play to the fantasy and say these pretty cringe lines, I'll be honest with you. But they get the job done and they work. And as you can see here, I was thinking around arm around your neck in public, show you off, and neck in the private. I think he said it twice, yeah. She said waist, and then she went, yeah, it was a typo. So we had a little bit of recovery there. So as you can see, we have recovery as well. And she went, do you mean neck we can do neck in public too. Outsiders looking might have a thought in it, feel too on that one or something. Yeah, just like boring chit chat, I'll be honest with you. And who cares what they think? Public affection is hot. And then Cody, okay. And then she went, that's true, a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets, this and that. So that's how I like my wife. You give me a number, and she gave a number. It's pretty straightforward stuff. And then you got the WhatsApp conversation of start to finish, you know, just building up to it. We handle it for you, and then we end up sending her an Uber to her place, and then boom, she comes to your place. It's as simple as that. Like, it's pretty straightforward. Most guys, I think that what they're missing is just an understanding of how girls act and think. And I think if they had that, they would get pretty good results. As you can see here, this guy got a threesome, Snow Bunny, like threesome. Like, I'll be honest with you, some of the guys that I've had of ethnic minorities and color, they have quite a thing for snow bunnies, and because they have a thing for snow bunnies, guess what? They end up getting into threesomes with the white girls. I help them to achieve that. Because again, I've helped guys get threesomes. You can see there, and if you want to get into a threesome, it's pretty straightforward stuff. I'm not going to break it down because that's a video in of itself that I'll come up with how to get into threesomes or something. I'll come up with that. But getting results is easy. It just comes down to the first initial steps of figure out what your problems are and then alleviating them. So yeah, after the texting stage, after this stuff, the texting, Then we had to prepare you for the date. So either you go down option one, you go on a hot, sexy, cute date with the girl, you take her out for dinner, you do this and that. Or option B, you end up just meeting her at your place, Uber, bang, alcohol, smash. That's it. It's pretty simple. So it's up to you. You can either end up just smashing the girls, or you can end up just doing something like a date. So yeah. So this is a stage where basically what the date should look like. This is one of my older modules. This is what we do with the guys if they struggle with, handling themselves on a date. So this is an example anyone can use to have a successful date. And I'm going to show you this one because this one's broad. Now, Jack had a custom tailored one that would work for him because he's 29. This one works for pretty much anyone. So here's the process that we would run you by step by step. Okay, so firstly, you set a date on text. Now, as you can see here, we set the date on text. There you go. It's pretty simple, straightforward stuff. Like, that's it. You set the date on text. We send her the Uber, the location. That's it. Finished. Then you set up a date, okay? So either you bring her back to your place, you can go to escape rooms, beach, bowling, mini golf, bar, club. Now, that's entirely up to you. You can choose from that list. That's just a nice little list. Now, obviously, if you're a guy in your older years, you're probably thinking, I don't want to fucking do all of that. Then just get the girl to Uber to your place. It's that simple, okay? Then you're going to show up to the date. You're going to hug her, engage her interest through that. If she's pretty distant with the hug, that means that, you're going to have to escalate a little bit slower, more smooth, more in a different pacing style. There's different pacing styles that we go through. Then you're going to lead her on the date and put your arm around her. I don't understand guys who go on a date and they're too scared to hold a girl's hand. Are you kidding me? Like, are you a fucking virgin? Like, what the fuck, bro? There's nothing wrong with being a virgin, but you're a fucking man. I see couples. Oh my god, it's the 14th of fucking February today. It's Valentine's Day. Yeah, like, I'm gonna go out today. Watch. I'm gonna go out today. I'm gonna go onto the streets. And I'm gonna see couples too afraid to fucking kiss or hold hands. And I'm just gonna sit there. I'm just gonna look and I'm gonna be like, that's your fucking girl, bro. If I walked up to your girl, I could pull her and steal her from you. I could literally steal her from you because you're too afraid to fucking hold her hand in public. What is wrong with you? The biggest reason why that line works so well of public affection in the Tinder messages in the second message screenshot or whatever is because girls love public affection. And most men, they're just too fucking scared to display that. Like, it's incredible to me. How can you not display public affection? You're a masculine man. Fucking do that. Then you kiss her forehead using the line of your hair was in the way. Then you kiss her, build up sexual touch. Then you make the final activity pretty exciting. Somewhere you can eat out. This is if you want to do the date strategy. It's kind of long, I'll be honest with you. I'm at a stage of my life where I don't really enjoy dates. I've been with way too many women. I don't really find dates entertaining. I just think that they're all repetitive, the same. Unless I meet a very highly intellectual woman that's very interesting to be around and isn't, just a plain cardboard, like, tasteless, then yeah, I'll go on a nice date with them. But if they're a pretty boring person, I'm just going to bring them back to my place, smash them, and then I'm going to be like, get out. Get out. Like, that's it. Because if you're plain as fuck, I'm not going to spend a single minute. Why would I cook my brain power with a woman that's boring? Now, for some of you, you might enjoy a date. I respect that. Good. You're doing good. You're better than me. You're not a fucking degenerate man that's just smashing through women and using women. Good. That's good. But for me personally, that's what I like to do. Anyway, offered to walk her back to her place as a gentleman. I always fucking do this, no matter what. Even if I think the girl was, rude to me, boring as fuck, even if they're ugly, even if they're a fucking whale, and I fucking hate whales, I'll be honest with you. Even though they're a whale, I'll still walk them back to their place. Granted, the whale is probably going to protect me along the way home rather than me, because, okay, I can't say that. I'm going to fucking get banned. I need to put a filter back on, sorry. Anyway, then you ask to meet her parents or come in for dinner. And then you sleep with her after dinner, play into her desires, feed her into false delusions, promises about being together further. So if you want to go down the pretty cruel route, then you can add her to a rotation through these fantasy lies, and then you leave her in the morning and goes for 2 days. Screenshot this you want, but yeah, there you go. So we got him a date, and he ended up adding the girl, girl to his rosters, and this is a result I talk about very often, okay? This is the guy, Jack. I talk about him a lot, and girls literally pay for him on dates. Look at the screenshot there on the right. I'm telling you now, not a single motherfucker out there has a result like that. I'm telling you now, not a single motherfucker can do that. Do you know why? Because they're fucking bullshitters. They don't show their receipts. They don't show the fucking results they have. They can't open a Tinder account live in front of you and be like, yeah, motherfuckers, look at this. They can't do that. Do you know why? Because they're liars. They're not good at what they do. It's the truth. I'm good at what I fucking do. I can get these pictures pretty easily because I'm good at what I do. I have to censor my pictures because they're real. These other motherfuckers, like, they just get bullshit. Like, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, did even, like, you can reverse image search these. I don't care. You're just going to see that I'm just even more credible than these other people out there. Anyway, I don't need to prove myself. It's just fun shitting on the haters, because you can keep hating, but you're just never going to have my results. Anyways, if you want girls to pay for you, it's pretty simple. We have a strategy for that. So as you can see, this girl practically worships him and pays for everything. She even knows he sees other women. This girl is accepting of the fact that he knows he's seeing other women. That's how powerful this stuff is, okay? And this brings us to our next section of advanced tactics, okay? So this is where we built Jack's rotation. So as you can see here, some pictures. Okay, yeah, these pictures are fine. I thought there was going to be like some nudity or something. I kind of don't want YouTube to be like, whoa, that's too much. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, my pictures are crazy. My pictures are fucking crazy, and they're crazy for a reason, because I'm fucking good at what I do. So it only took us a matter of a few weeks, as I said, to build his rotation of dream girls for him, and we repeated our magical process of texting girls on Tinder and other dating apps and bringing them to his place so he could pick them out one by one for his rotation. In the first month, he ended up seeing a total of 11 girls. Nothing crazy, I'll be honest with you. But the good part comes the next month after. That's when he slept with 23 girls in a fucking month. Fucking insane, I'll be honest with you. And he took some of them on in his own rotation. Now he's sleeping with about 50 girls in a month or something. This guy is crazy. Like, I'll be honest with you, he's sleeping with way too many women. And good for him. Like, if you want to do that, be that guy. Now I'm going to show you some highlights of his Tinder conversations. So these are just some highlights, and I'll be honest with you, we had plenty, and I couldn't go through all of them, but they were pretty good, and they were pretty high quality girls. I'll show you some of the girls he's meeting. Like, you can see here, by the way, this is the screenshot, just so you can see, I didn't just screenshot a random woman's profile. He sent this himself. Like, motherfucker, bro, he sent these, like, himself, okay? Like, like, this is the shit he sent himself. So there you go. These are just some of his highlights. There you go. So I'll only kill your insides. So basically, some girls will give you resistance, like, I'll meet up with you, but only if you don't kill me. Then you say only insides, this and that. And then how tall are you? 6'1", 5'2", you drive. Like, these are just some great highlights, I'll be honest with you. Like, these are just some of his highlights. And he sent this himself. Like, these are the types of women he's seeing. Like, maybe some of you may think this isn't attractive, but in my opinion, for a guy who went from no experience to pretty good experience, I would say it's pretty fucking good. And he's not fucking your low quality 3 out of 10 girls on Tinder, okay? We aim to attract the best of the best. And this is what makes us prestige at what we fucking do. I'm telling you now, we are the best at what we do. Not whatever trash cans or fucking sloppy retard girls that you can find on Tinder. Like, those girls, we don't go for those. We aim for the best. Like, this is, like, he sent this himself, not me. Like, I didn't just screenshot a random girl's profile. Like, yeah, guys, this is a girl that he's fucking. No, this is a girl he's fucked because we helped him. Like, it's that simple. Now, some of you may think that this isn't attractive, as I said, and I'll say, okay, this is Jack's preference. Everyone has a type, okay? And that's why we onboard you. We ask you what type of girls you prefer. And there are no limits or exceptions. Just tell us what you want, and we will get you there, okay? That's a promise from us with our reputation. You want girls like this on screen, then feel free. Just tell me, and I'll get you this result. It's pretty straightforward. You just got to tell me what you want, and I'll figure out a way to get you there. That's it. Everything is done by me and my team. This isn't some PDF bullshit guru course, okay, from fucking, I don't know, okay? This isn't a PDF bullshit guru course, yeah? Does that make sense? Pretty simple, straightforward stuff, okay? So whatever girls you want is pretty easy, okay? So let me give you some advanced tactics as promised, okay? So what is push and pull tactics? So this is what Jack did on the date. So this is one of my highlight lessons that I'll be including. Push and pull basically means you go in for a move and escalate with her smoothly. And you back off to make, basically you just tease her to make her chase you. So you basically touch her and she's like, you rub her hand, hold her hand, and then you pull away. You mess with her, okay? You start by doing this on lightweight to just gauge her interest. It's pretty straightforward stuff. And by light, I mean just touch her arm, hugging her, working way up to a kiss, and then pull away, tease. Like, she should want you, not the other way around. You need to be more masculine. I think a lot of guys forget that, and I think we're losing that in the modern day era of men, you know, just losing their touch and the seduction skills that they're supposed to have with women, okay? And with each touch, you want to be more progressive so you can lead into sex. So there you go. I hope that breaks down. So if you struggle on dates and escalation, as I keep bringing up on my videos, just do that, okay? So again, this loops us back to where Jack is in his dating life. So where is Jack in his dating life, guys? Well, Jack in his dating life loops us back to the start of the video. This is where Jack is. Jack is seeing hundreds of girls. It's pretty straightforward and easy stuff. Like, as I said, nothing gets better than this, okay? He's not a fucking loser. He's not a little virgin. And even if you're a virgin, not like I'm telling you now, it's okay. I'm a pretty chill guy. I'll help you get what you fucking want. And I'm not going to judge you. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is just fucking listening and letting us do our magic, and you just gotta wait for the pussy to come to you, okay? So, stage 5. If you're interested in working with us, and you want me to manage your Instagram account your dating app profiles, multiple dating apps, or learn our advanced tactics. And this is how you're going to get in touch with us, okay? So you're just going to register your interest. This is for free, by the way. You just basically book a call with us in the link in the description. That's it, okay? That's it, okay? We don't ask for the payment. Like, you can literally check the link. There's no payment wall or whatever like that. Because the people who do that are in it for the money. They're fucking losers. They're scumbags. We're not. We don't do that shit. We're pretty fucking good at what we do. And as you can see, $1,000 of compensation if we fuck up. Because we're just that bold. We're cocky. And guess what? Being bold and cocky gets you pussy. Like, that's how you know that I get women. Because I'm bold and cocky in everything I do. And that's what attracts women. And I can promise you bold claims like that if you work with us, because I'm just good at what I do. I put the practice in. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. I hope that this video helps, and I hope that you got some value out of it. So yeah, if you want our service and not just some shitty PDF guru watching all these retards on the internet, you know, selling you some PDF course for $997 or whatever, you could go to those people if you want, but I'm telling you now, you're just going to regret it, okay? And if you want to work with me, then feel free. If you don't, then you don't, okay? But the one thing is, don't sit on the fence or the border and be a pussy and think, I might do it, I might not do it. If you're sitting on the border or on the fence, you're worse than the guys that buy the shitty course. Either you do it or you don't do it, and you have to decide on that, okay? Don't sit on the fence thinking, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait. Don't fucking wait. Just get it done. Get the job done. Go and speak to us. It's free. I don't know what you're doing, okay? And I hope this video has helped. And I'm going to let you go now. And I'm going to go and laugh at some cringy couples on Valentine's Day. And I'm going to go out with my girlfriend. And I'm going to go have some fucking fun. Okay? Because I'm going to go and see some losers that can't hold their girls' hands and just stop making fun of them. So yeah, see you later. Bye.